Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Weigh the Fist.
The fist.
This is episode 3. Kind of crazy. Feels like we've been doing this forever.
Like,
Uh
yeah, it is weird, isn't it? It is. It's like 100th episode.
yeah, I think it's because we've been working on like so much different stuff, like with the big content creators and then other stuff
Yeah.
in the works.
No, we can't talk about any of that. But yeah, we will. At some point, we can update you guys, but we can't really say anything at the moment. It's just too good to
Yeah,
ruin.
maybe next week we'll get into that. We'll see. Sorry we're late, but thank you guys for coming on. Even though we started 2:25, our usual time is going to be 2:00 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific time, and Shamoon, sorry man, 7 o'clock
Yeah,
GMT.
7 GMT. And yeah, it's not Drew's fault, by the way, that we're a little bit delayed. It was on my end. I had a few things to do. So yeah, apologize for delaying the stream, guys. But the stream will be really lit, so it'll make up for it. But yeah,
No,
7 p.m. GMT every Monday.
yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. We're here now, and we're talking some Cobra
That's it.
Kai, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
For there being like not much Cobra Kai news, there's sort of Cobra Kai news.
It's been pretty juicy. It's been pretty juicy. Like the first thing we'll talk about is obviously that leak, man. I mean, the dude recording that bit of footage right outside his house. I mean, that's like any Cobra Kai fan. Let's be honest. Like,
yeah.
Anna, that's it.
That's probably what it was. And I mean, like, I know we were talking if it was one of us, like I don't know, I would have gone nuts if I saw Cobra Kai season 4 filming right outside my house. That's just
Yeah.
that's
I
crazy.
mean, we're obviously very big Cobra Kai fans, and I don't think we would leak it because we have a lot of respect for the creators and all that. But the thing is, like, I totally get why he would do that, but then again, like, yeah, I mean, season 4, you know what they're trying to make it a bit more easier for them during the COVID situation to film, so it's a bit lame for someone to kind of disclose it. I think the worst part was the guy actually started leaking the location, so obviously loads of fans will try and get there if they're
Oh,
nearby.
really?
Well, he basically, I think it was on the Facebook Live, he put the actual letter of what he received. I didn't see the live, but people were saying that I mean, there was an image of it, and he showed the letter that he received, and it tells you the address of filming and everything. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That is like,
I
I mean, the big three are gonna be pissed if they see that.
Yeah, I saw the letter, but I saw the image of the letter and I think the address was cut off. So
Mm.
at least of what I saw, I didn't see any address, but
That's the same thing I'm talking about.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, we're gonna let's before we get into it, before we like talk specifically about the video, like you had the ice rink leak, which was probably
Yeah.
it was definitely someone on set because they were in an indoor location, that very close to the filming. So it was one of the crew members who put that out, took a photo on their iPhone or whatever, and then this one you have a literal fan seeing it from outside their house. So what are your thoughts on like all these? Well, not all these, but I mean, there's been these 2 weeks that have came out. So, what are your thoughts on that?
With all the leaks and everything, like, stuff's crazy. I mean, we obviously are waiting a long time for season 4, but the stuff with the ice rink, now this, it's just like, like you were saying, there's so much we thought we wouldn't be a lot of news, but there's actually quite a lot to talk about. Yeah, I just think it's crazy overall, just so much. I'm just thinking about all the other stuff as well that we haven't even mentioned yet. It's that specific thing, like when we were talking about it, that was there was definitely a lot there. Just thinking about all the stuff now, it seems to be every week now we're getting something. And it seems to be more of the fans that are doing it rather than obviously production, because it's so early now. We're not going to get anything till later this year. That's official, right? So yeah, man, it's crazy.
So, I don't know if you follow. Shout out to Cobra Kids on Instagram. Do you follow them?
Yeah, I follow them.
Did you see their Instagram story recently?
Is this the one with Peyton?
Not that's not the one I'm referring to, but what are you referring to?
Oh, I
Her
thought
in
you were talking about the
Atlanta?
one where they kind of just said about Peyton List being in Atlanta.
Oh,
But,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
wait,
mean,
which one were you talking about?
so he post or I don't know if it's a girl or boy, but Cobra Kids posted a photo, or my bad, reposted. There's an Instagram account, Atlanta Filming, and
Oh, yes, that.
wait, hold on a sec, before we talk about this, this isn't that big of a spoiler. It's a location that they're filming at, but if you really don't want to know anything, um you might want to turn away now, but it's really not that big of information. It's just a location. So yeah. What were you saying? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I saw Atlanta Filming. They posted something about a scene being filmed at a specific location. I think it was like one of them. I can't remember the exact name. Again, I'd probably better if I don't even say it.
Yeah.
But it was basically a location where you would kind of think, yeah, that would play well into the ages of the younger characters. So I think it's a scene for like the younger guys, and they. I mean, I don't know who's already on set, but obviously they've probably done the scenes with loads of scenes with Miguel and Hawk, and I mean there could be another fight scene that at that specific location. But to touch on Atlanta Filming, he literally covers everywhere in Atlanta. He's done like Marvel stuff as well. So the guy, like, I don't know what kind of life he leads, but props to him to find all these locations and to really figure all of it out. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, are we saying what the location is or no? I
I
mean,
mean, I don't want to disclose any of that. I mean, I mean, you go for it, Drew. It's on you.
you know what? We'll leave that one out just because it's a lesser.
Yeah,
You know,
it's just better. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so we'll leave that out. It's you see, it's a weird thing, all these like leaks and stuff, because it's like we really got nothing to talk about. So it's like this is like exciting stuff. And the reason why I don't mind these things are because they're not big spoilers. If it was
Right.
a photo, if it was if some fan was outside and saw season 4 filming with Terry Silver, with Thomas Ian Griffith, which, you know, there's been a lot of like, even though we know Terry Silver is like probably going to come back, it's still like Thomas Ian Griffith has been in retirement for a while. And so he hasn't been doing movies. So there has been like discussions on recasting, which I don't think they're going to do, but to still see him in is going to be a big reveal. That's like, you know, the Kreese reveal at the end of season 1. So if something like that were to get spoiled or leaked, then that's obviously something that I would be upset about, that I would probably cover it just because I saw it. If I see it, you know, it's like, okay, then there's no secret anymore. But I would probably like change, like not put him in the thumbnail or the title, kind of just say like this character is coming back so people won't get spoiled. But it's kind of inevitable if something big comes out that one of us is going to see it, just because let's
be honest, like you get DMs, hundreds and hundreds of people probably sending you stuff every time. If there's something new for season 3, you probably got it. Season 2, and I get it a few times as well. Like, just, oh, well, there's a new leak, there's this and that. That's another way of how I knew about the leak. If there was like a Terry Silver type of leak, that would ruin a lot of things for not just creators but all the fans. And I'm pretty sure that guy would probably get sued like immediately, because like you said, the Robby thing and that possibly being Sean, that's not a big spoiler. And the bag thing, I mean, you saw the watch party video, that was hilarious.
Yeah, you can't even see who the guy is. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not clear. It's like theories, you know?
Yeah, and like, we were saying this before, even like if it was something like Terry Silver, totally get why, you know, people would be extremely mad. But some people are being a bit moany about this little spoiler thing, and I think most of it is because they don't want people disrespecting the creators and trying to get in the way of filming, which I feel the same. But
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're not getting spoiled like a major plot or anything. I mean, if Terry Silver's in the goddamn bag, yeah, I mean, big spoiler. Like Robby opens it, Terry just pops out. But it's nothing's like that gonna happen, is it? This ain't a cartoon.
That's funny, man. But yeah, it's definitely those like look at the season 3 TV ads. Those things spoiled the hell out of like
Oh, dude, yeah,
I was like a little like I was like, when is this gonna stop? But that was Sony and Netflix promoting it. They were the ones who showed Yasmin and Demetri kissing. That's not a leak. That's not like a spoiler because that was in a commercial. So
yeah.
so those are like, those are like plot lines. These are like kind of just like just little images. But yeah,
Speculation.
come to think of it, if they did spoil something big like that was really like a plot point, I probably wouldn't even talk about it. I like now that I'm thinking about it, it's like even if I didn't title it whatever, it's just I don't it just I would probably be like too upset to even want to.
Right, like it's obviously hard. Like as a creator, you don't. There's a line, like you've got
Yeah,
you being a creator and creating content for your viewers and whatnot, and you're just passionate about Cobra Kai. Then there's like if you're going above that line where you're just trying to get content out, then you're kind of ruining the experience for yourself. Then you're not going to enjoy Cobra Kai. You're just going to feel like it's like a job. Like, oh,
yeah,
there's this. I got to post about it. I respect the hell out of that because I feel the same. Like I Terry Silver kind of thing. Spoiler. I mean, I wouldn't want to talk about that because uh, it would just ruin the experience. But I just hope that whole, him coming back is so secret that not even someone from outside the house can see that. I'm sure the writers know this and they're taking all the precautions. But there's always a blind spot. There's somewhere that somewhere could see something. And we're in a world of social media, so there's going to be people showing no mercy and being assholes like that and just filming it and exposing it.
yeah.
But like I said, if it was Terry Silver, yeah, I would want to avoid that because, come on, man, it's Terry Silver. Like, we don't want to know if he's like on set. We just want to find out in like a trailer, like when everyone kind of knows together and the hype is there.
Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of what I did when Star Wars Episode 9 came out. So we all knew Palpatine was going to be in the movie. But we
Mm.
never saw what he looked like in any of the trailers. And it was like a week before the actual movie dropped. You had critics who saw it, and then photos of what Palpatine looked like got leaked. And it's like, I
Oh,
knew
wow.
Palpatine was going to be in the movie, but I don't want to see what he looks like. We're only 1 week away. So I avoided it. I ended up hating that movie, but
I would honestly hate see. Oh yeah, I mean, Rise of Skywalker was trash. Let's be honest, trash film. But yeah, back to the subject of Cobra Kai. I feel like like you said, man. We can't say it enough that seeing Terry Silver now is gonna blow our minds. I don't want to see a photo. I don't want to see any of that. I know Entertainment Weekly, they did that whole thing with the first teasers and stuff, but it didn't really ruin too much for us until like I think the week before, IMDb like were posting all these images of season 3, and there were big plot points. Like I think one in particular was Robby, Daniel, and Johnny, and you knew that he was going to come out of the juvenile detention, and it's like we don't want to see that. We want to see that when we watch it.
yeah.
But like, dude, I'm gonna lose my shit if there's like a Terry Silver spoiler. I'm telling you now.
Me too. I'll be pissed. I mean, as much as I love talking Cobra Kai, and like
Yeah.
making videos, I'm a fan first. I
Mm.
intentionally, I was uploading the week of Cobra Kai season 3, but I was not on Instagram. I was not on Twitter. I was not looking on videos of YouTube. I was just uploading and leaving. I didn't want even the Daniel and Chosen clip that came out. I didn't want to see what Chosen. I didn't want to see Chosen say anything or do anything. I wanted to because
Right.
and I'm glad I didn't because he was only in one episode or he was in 2, but he was only main in 1. So that was
Mm.
like one of his 3-4 scenes. So if you like see that, then that's like most of it already. So I just didn't. I wanted to be completely fresh and
Mm.
talking about like little things like this, like Robby giving someone a backpack. I mean, some people might find that crazy season 4 spoilers that like, or I understand if people don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tough balance because I mean we are like 1 year away, so I think like little things like that, for me at least, it gets me more excited, and because it doesn't make any sense, and it's even if it did make sense, we know it's not going to be because they're early on in filming, so whatever
Right.
going on is not that important, or it's very early on, so I don't consider these huge spoilers. I more consider it like little things to just get us excited. Oh, they're filming. But then once it
Right.
gets to a point where they leak Terry Silver or something, then that's when I draw the line and I'm like, I'm not talking about this. I'm pissed,
I mean, the thing is, like, eventually we will talk about it, but it won't be in the moment because that again would ruin a lot of things. And I really hope, like I've been saying, that we don't see any sort of thing until they drop a teaser. Like, that first the legacy trailer we saw, we heard Chosen, and people were like slowing down the video and trying to see, is that Chosen who trips up or sweeps Daniel pretty much, and then you hear his voice. Are you sure about that? Yep, that's freaking Chosen. And then they revealed Kamiko in the trailer. That was nice, and it's good they kept the Ali stuff till it, because they showed Ali as well. That would have ruined it. I do agree with what you're saying earlier on. The promo with Netflix, like they were tripping.
Yeah.
Like to put the stuff with Demetri and Yasmin, like they're not having that much involvement this season. I mean, Demetri's got more, character development. It changed him a lot, but that's a big point in his arc. Just to go, he's going to get with Yasmin. Like, why not just save it for the show? And I feel like the Chop Shop fight. As much as I love that, I feel like that experience was ruined for me a little bit because all these new ads, they were popping up. I was just watching YouTube in general, no spoilers. It just popped up, and like hearing that they do that sweep that we saw in the trailer, but I didn't want to see more of the fight, and I felt like I'd already seen the fight before it even happened in the show. So I hope Netflix have learned from that, and I don't know if it's just because they really want people to gravitate towards Cobra Kai on Netflix. But I just hope they don't start spoiling a lot like they did for season 3, and they make season 4 give us that surprise and that hype that we want, because I don't want it ruined again.
Yeah. Speaking of the Chop Shop fight, I actually do have a critique on, and it's so unfortunate, but like as I like watch season 3 over and over, you think, all right, here, it's not like the fighting. It's not the fighting. So
is it okay? You tell me what it is.
All right, so Daniel and Johnny, the whole episode is them looking for Robby, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, chat, Shamoon, if I'm wrong, but Daniel and Johnny are looking for Robby. They go to train. I love this episode. I love the buddy cop mission. I thought it was so cool.
Tango and Cash.
They're looking, Tango and Cash. They're looking for Robby, and I love the train cruise scene. That was one of the best scenes in the whole season, where they go to train cruise. Johnny's slapping him. They're trying to find out. He hit me. Did you see that?
You punk ass bitch.
Sorry, Mr. Urso. We don't mean no disrespect. What? You listen to him and not me? He knows how to kick ass.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because you're a punk ass bitch. Oh, I love this face when he says it. It's brilliant. Oh, dude.
Oh, you do a good impression. You interviewed him, right?
Yeah. He was. I asked him about that. He was like, it was a surreal moment, getting punched in the face by Zabka. Apparently, I think Zabka actually connected on one of them. So I was like, damn, Johnny actually smacked him. That was real blood, guys. That wasn't fake.
Was it real blood though?
Oh no, that's a joke. I think it was like a capsule type thing, like they do in WWE or something. Yeah, it was very smart though the way they did it. But yeah, they had to. Yeah,
so that scene was great. I loved it. And then they find out Robby was what did they say? Tech Town or something? Tech
Town in, can't remember the location. They said that the location obviously of Tech Town when they were doing it back in whatever. Basically, they were just referring to season 1, and they were saying how they could find Robby. But yeah, I mean, I can't remember now that much. I
Yeah.
need to read that scene. I don't remember too much.
So then they go to the gas station, get some gas. They see the
Yeah,
Larusso
they see
car.
the-
So then they have that chase, which I also love the chase sequence. I thought I was like, I can't believe they're doing this. This is like so cool to have like I felt like an action movie, you know, like in Cobra Kai. It's great.
Right. This is only episode 2 as well, and I
Yeah.
love the car chases. I'm a big car fan. I love Fast and Furious and stuff. Not so much the new ones, but I still love it. And I just love that thrill that you got. And obviously, Daniel and Johnny both love cars, but like you can see the way Johnny drives compared to Daniel. He's like, "Slow it down, bro. Slow it down."
You got insurance. You got insurance.
Breaks the and he just absolutely. He obviously he's that typical like he loves the action of the 80s. So like Johnny's got that edge, you know, in the way he drives. And then when they get out of the car, he's like, oh, when they stop at the location, when the car stops, he's like, pursuit on foot. Dan's like, what? It's like, but Johnny's stuck in the series or something. It's so funny.
Oh, I loved it. I was like my TV was blasting, and when that chase started, like it's like 4 a.m. I remember you know, even though I was enjoying it, I like ran for the remote. I had to lower it so much because it was so loud. Like, I'm sure I woke up my neighbors. I don't know. I don't really care though. I had to enjoy it, but
you know what? F the neighbors, bro. I don't care if I'm blasting it at like full volume. You have to watch Cobra Kai, otherwise, you know, no mercy right there.
Yeah, if they came to my house, I would have been like, yeah, come in, watch it with me.
You know what you should have done? Just smack him in the face, just like Johnny did with
No mercy.
No mercy, bitch.
So
the way of the fist.
The way of the fist, exactly. So basically what I'm getting at, then they go to the chop shop. Obviously, like they're looking for Robby. That's the whole mission, you know? They fight the guys there, which epic fight. I love that whole thing. You know, they Johnny's like grabbing that guy. Where's Robby? Where's Robby? And then he runs away. Daniel and Johnny fight. Daniel gets in the car. Shannon calls him up. Robby's at Shannon's rehab place. So correct me if I'm wrong, but technically speaking, if you take out the car chase, if you take out the chop shop fight, everything happens the same, except maybe Johnny's with Daniel. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, basically, they could perhaps that whole thing could have been skipped, and then they could just like go to the rehab thing. But like, obviously, we don't want to. I get exactly what you mean. So you're basically saying they kind of threw in the fight just to show a bit of action and stuff, just show Daniel and Johnny kind of working together, but it doesn't really serve the purpose of finding Robby, because essentially they just go to a chop shop, they see the car, get in a fight, they leave, although they find out where Robby is anyway. So it's like, the whole thing they've been doing is pointless. So yeah, they could have been driving and doing whatever, and then like, they just get that call. So yeah, and in a way, it is kind of. I feel like they had to add that though, because I think it was just the fact they're teaming up, got everybody hyped, and I'm glad they still added it. But I can see where you're coming from. Like, it's kind of not really giving it enough value. It's like, we don't really need the scene technically for the plot.
Yeah, exactly. Like my thing is, I don't like that Robby went to Shannon because you saw him on the run. He was on the run for 2 weeks. So you would think he's very like aware of his surroundings, like not trusting anybody. Where does he go? The one place where they're like, well, there wasn't anyone there looking for him unless Daniel. Well, technically, you know, it's because he went there. Shannon called Daniel. You know what I mean? It's like, it seemed like when he was counting his quarters in episode 1, it seemed like he didn't trust anyone. He was on his own. He knew he was on his own. He couldn't go back to anything in his past life. But what does he do? He goes back. He's not like surprised when he sees Daniel. Like, he's not like nervous like that he's going to get caught.
I get what you're saying, because like, again, you got to consider his age. I mean, I think he's 17, right, in season 3. So any 17-year-old would be so on edge and feeling really bad, like they were in that situation, especially how that complex situation of him kicking Miguel, like, and then just being on the run. Like, I feel like he was just so phased, and it was sort of, I mean, let's be honest, like without his dad being around, like you can see how much of like an outcast he was from season 1. Always, he hung around with the wrong people. Cruz and Trey were bad. They did theft, all these kind of things. Maybe this didn't feel that like, you know, out of his nature. You know, the trouble, being on the run, trying to like just survive in a way. I mean, he's been like, that moment comes full circle, I believe, with that moment when obviously he feels betrayed that Daniel gives him up to the police, but then in that finale fight when he says, all my life I've been blaming myself, but you're my enemy, like pretty much saying that to Johnny. So I feel like it was in his nature to just know how to survive, because he feels like he's been doing that without his father. So yeah, I mean, it was a wrap when Daniel just did that. It was like, all my trust is gone. But yeah, man, I do understand what you're saying though, with him kind of just, I mean, yeah, come on, show a bit more emotion, especially with your mum. Surely you'd look a bit more happy to see your mum, because she's going to rehab. She's, you know, she's becoming a better person, as she promised. I mean, definitely Shan was concerned, but while we were just munching that sandwich, and you just like, he looked kind of psycho. I was like, damn, is he okay? But clearly isn't.
So you bring up a good point about him being 17. So like that kind of like reminded me, like, look, if you're a 17-year-old kid on who just kicks someone off the balcony, the police are looking for you. Obviously, you're not gonna be on the streets forever and like, oh, like I'm not gonna go like back home, like, or to my mom. They're gonna look for me. Like he's a scared kid. So maybe like that's his only option. But I think a little more emotion, like, or just one line, like, I didn't have anywhere else to go. I'm really scared, mom. Like, I need your help. Like something like that makes him more scared than rather than him just sitting there eating a sandwich looking like a fool. because
yeah, that's a savage take. Drew with a hot take right there. Just eating a sandwich, bro. Like, poor bastard probably hasn't ate in weeks, and you just moaning about him eating a sandwich. Boy can't even eat a sandwich without getting insulted. Damn, Drew just ruined Robby.
But I mean, he's just sitting there eating a sandwich, like, come on, the police are like looking for you. like, and he's just like, I'll chill when Daniel comes. But once again, like going back to the chop shop, like it's, I guess like my thing is like, I love the whole chop shop scene. I would not say to scrap that. I would not say to scrap that. I think you go with that, but then you make the chop shop tie into finding Robby. Like Robby is never at Shannon's rehab place because they're on this whole mission, and it's like, it's entertaining when you watch it, but when you look back, you know, like when you watch it a couple times, like that's when I started to notice that it didn't play a role. And that's, I mean, I don't want to say like filler, but it's kind of like,
it sort of is.
It's something where like they're setting it up, but then they like go back. Like she was going to call Daniel regardless. You know what I mean? Robby was there regardless. It had nothing to do. Like that whole Trey and Cruz thing didn't affect anything. You get what I'm saying? Like the Johnny and Daniel team up. It was their first team up, so that has to like play an impacting role. But I felt like even it was going somewhere until Daniel got that call. And
I think it was a good way to introduce season 3 with that episode as well. Because like after the first episode, you're like, damn, and then. Yeah, they're looking for Robby, but I think ultimately that scene it served the purpose of showing what it would be like if they were generally working on a goal together. I think maybe this scene kind of serves the purpose to tease their team up in season 4, because they're kind of foreshadowing it with this team up. Yeah, things didn't go great. They even start fighting each other after, you know, Daniel's morality kind of kicks in, and he's like, come on, man, show moral compass. The guy doesn't know, leave him be. Funny enough, that guy looks like Cruz. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes, I did. He looked exactly
He
like
punched
Cruz.
Cruz, and then he punched this guy like 10 times. It's like, dude, this guy must hate people that look like Cruz now.
I
Like,
did
I don't know
notice
if that was
that.
like, I don't know if the writers did that on purpose, but
It was an
funny
interesting interesting casting choice. He looked exactly like Cruz.
Yeah. I guess it's just an archetype now, how looking like Cruz, but I found it hilarious because I was like, I don't know if it just. It would have been funny if he referred to that, looking like Cruz, but he'd be like, "Who the hell's Cruz?" Or he calls him Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass, doesn't he? But I think that is probably just showing like things aren't going to go as easy as they might look at the end of season 3. Like it's going to be a bit difficult for them to team up because obviously they're differing styles and they're differing mentalities, but they are like working to the same purpose. But yeah, they both care about Robby a lot, although things are still difficult between them. So how are they going to do that going into that tournament to fight Priest? They're going to have to really put everything aside. But of course, we're going to have to find out.
That's a good point that you make with I definitely agree with you. It was like that. The whole purpose of that was to show, like, to set up their team up, because if it wasn't for them, for Daniel asking for Johnny's help, the whole chop shop, it probably wouldn't have led up to them teaming up in the finale because they had that prior experience. That was their first time really working together. I think it's just like in isolation when you look at episode 2, like the whole arc of it. But but it definitely does it definitely does tie in the finale. So I guess that's why they release all the episodes at once, you know? Because if they released it weekly and you're just looking at episode 2, it's very similar to Mandalorian. Well, not like generally, but like just this situation in Mandalorian, they released the episodes weekly on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
some episodes fans consider filler, even though when you watch the whole season, it kind of has one cohesive story. It's just the weekly episodes. So I wouldn't consider it episode 2 filler. I think just that plot line kind of, it was building up to finding Robby, and then like finding Robby was just so easy. It was
thinking about it. Yeah, I feel like it would only been filler if like they just didn't need the fight for any sort of reason. They obviously use that to tease the team up, obviously give us that sort of idea of, well, how would it go if Daniel and Johnny were working together, because they'd never done that before. And they worked on something they both really care about, and you can definitely see Johnny is he's screwed up again, not seeing Robby at the detention center, but he does go to see the community place. But Daniel as well, he feels guilty, like Robby has no one else, so he wanted him back at Miyagi-Do. Trying, like, also almost raising him like his own son. In a way, he kind of cares. Daniel kind of cares more about Robby than he does with Anthony, by the looks of it. With Anthony, bro, like he's gonna honestly like.
Oh, God.
When he goes to Johnny, he's like, "I want you to teach me the way of the." By the way, we've got a super chat. I couldn't help but see it. It's someone's birthday, so quickly just got to shout them out, I guess, because
Oh yeah, Mr. Skullface Garcia. Hey guys, I love you guys. I love your guys' channel. Today's my birthday. I turned 23. Hey, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Tom.
To you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. It's just like our bonsai stream. Bonsai Kai, Bonsai Kai's birthday. Singing happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was good. Awful, though.
That was good. Happy birthday, Mr. Skullface. Thank you for joining us on your birthday. Have a great day, and way of the fist.
I just one thing I laughed at was someone in the chat was like, "Who's Shamoon? What's a Shamoon?" People still don't know me. It's hilarious. I mean, I'm not big yet, but
what's
it's just hilarious. Someone that what's a Shamoon? I mean, I'm Shamoon. Dude, it's obviously a name. I mean, I'm Cobra Kai Nation. Shamoon is Cobra. Freaking hell, man! Get your head around it.
That's like a meme. Like, what's a Shamoon? I'm a Shamoon.
That's going to become a thing now. I hope. I hope. That's brilliant.
Oh God. Arda123, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Chat.
Damn, people really be disrespecting me like that. I see you. All right. No mercy, guys.
Yeah, guys. No mercy. If you disrespect the Shamoon, you get no mercy.
You see the way of the fist. Bang.
Boom. Okay. Well, we haven't even gotten to our main topic yet.
Man, we went on a tangent then. You were trying to get to your point. We were just like kind of, oh, this is the great thing about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the whole thing about the leak.
It's okay, man. We had a good conversation.
Nah, that's why I love doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah, the points that we obviously raised were like, so that specific scene with Robby, you know, with the bag. I mean, why is he there? What's in the bag? Who's at the door? And if this is at Sean's, then who, like, how did he know about the address? Because, like, he doesn't know Sean that well from what we know.
Yeah. So this is it. We got, this is the footage. It's like a 2-minute video. We got, it looks like it's Tanner. I don't know what he's wearing. Like,
can you imagine if Tanner saw the guy and he's like, yo, guys, he's trying to record us. And everyone just starts running to the door.
That'd be pretty funny, actually. He did turn around. I mean, I don't know. This guy got a good view. I mean, not the best.
Apparently, the footage was apparently like a whole. I think it was like way more. It was like half an hour something on a stream, but only people got this 2-minute footage. So I was really curious, like, what else would he have seen in this moment? Probably nothing major if he just meant like a 2-minute video.
That's a good point. And like, how like ironic is it that Robby is like covering this guy? Like, it's not even like this filmer is kind of. It's just his angle. It's like such an unfortunate angle. It's like this. Like Robby's literally standing in front of the guy. You can't even see who it is. But so he hands him the backpack. And I was something I want to point out, which I didn't note. I made a video on this. Shamu made a video on this, but something I noticed. I'm gonna skip later in the video. Something I noticed. I didn't notice. I just saw you. I was like looking at the screen.
Yeah, you were looking away, and I was just want to do that. That was funny.
So something I noticed when I rewatched it, I'm trying to find it, but
That's pain.
yeah, here it is. Okay, so look closely at Tanner's right arm. You see his hands in his pocket, and look at his right arm. I'll tell you when. Now he takes it out of his pocket. Looks like he's shaking the guy's hand, and then look, he's gonna put it back in his pocket. Back.
Oh, unless he forgot something, and he's like, "Bro, you forgot something, yeah? All right, here you go, bro."
That's it. That it could also be that, but there's some sort of like.
It's hard to tell if there's like actually, a shake.
I think it is a shake because, you know, it doesn't look like if he was putting something in his pocket, he would kind of like look down, like you know, you would like look down like, oh, I'm putting it in my pocket, but it kind of looks like you know they're like not like I don't think it's like a this shake. I think it's like a, and they're kind of just holding. They're kind of just holding it. You know,
imagine it's just still holding. It's like, okay, we got the shake. Why don't you guys let him go? That would really make it more confusing. But see, who do you think is opposite Robby? Because it's not Sean. Sean would be. You could definitely tell with his physique and the way he looks if it's Sean. It just doesn't look like him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said in my video it was Sean, but I mean. But
unless he had a trim, unless he went bald ski, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like looking at the physique. I mean, with Sean, there's a story there. Like I kind of like made up a scenario that I thought would happen. With this, you know, if it's someone, it's probably a brand new character. Who I feel like. I feel like this doesn't have anything to do with if it is a new character, I don't think it has anything to do with Cobra Kai. Like maybe like he joins the dojo or something, but I don't think Robby's just like going to people's houses. Oh, like join our dojo. I think there's like like something else, like, you know, with the backpack, has nothing to do with the karate. Either he's doing something good, returning a backpack, or he's,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Someone in the chat made a really good point now. Someone said that could be Trey, but obviously he was in prison. So what if this is Trey's house and his family are kind of like, I mean, not rich, but what if like he's kind of like the outcast of his family, and this is like, I mean, he knew Trey and Cruz, you know, Robby knew them pretty well, but again, they kind of disconnected. But I think he's gonna get in, like, kind of be in touch with them again after that. He's kind of Robby again, you know. So, yeah, I'm just curious, like, who that person is. Again, I didn't even think of Trey. I just think Sean, with the way they left it off, you would not leave it in such an open way if it's not going to develop anything. You know, they're not going to just have them having mutual respect. Like, they could have left that on a note where they just hate each other and they'd just be like, okay, we're not going to see Sean again. But there's no kind of closure or saying anything that we're not going to see Sean again. So I think he's there. And when I interviewed him, I don't think he said anything. He said he didn't even know if he's going to be in it. So, I mean, I don't think he'll tell us anyway. That's NDA stuff, you know. So,
Yeah. I don't.
Did you ask him anything about season 4?
Yeah, he said the same thing. Like, you know, he's not there. He doesn't know. He wants to be, but, you know, same.
He wants to be. This motherfucker Captain, he is back, isn't he?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean,
nah, I'm joking. I'm just like, it would be funny as hell. You know what we need to do? We need to troll the people we interviewed when we ask them questions, and then just show them in season 4. Be like, why are you lying? Why are you always lying? It's an old meme, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just like pull up the footage. It's like, we know it's you, bro.
Yeah. Could you imagine in an interview, literally just going, bruh, is this you? Just seeing their face, they would not expect that. That would be like so controversial, but oh.
Well, we're almost done with today's interview, but before we go, is this you?
Nah, that would be the biggest finesse ever, but yeah, that's all your credibility gone.
Pulling it up. I don't know if this is Trey though. I'm gonna say it's not Trey. I don't know.
It doesn't even look like Sean. I think I mean, I said it in my video, it could be a sibling, and if this is Sean's, is Robby giving something back to Sean? Or again, it's so difficult to say. It could be a completely new character and it's kind of some other type of thing. See, one thing I have a question for you, Drew. Because Robby was obviously expelled from school, is he just not going to go to any school? Is he just going to try and go to another school? Or is that it for him? He's not going to go back to school. He's going that dark path. He's with Kreese now. He's embracing Cobra Kai. What do you think about that?
Well, I highly doubt that Kreese is enrolling him into high school.
Nah, it would not be Kreese, 100%.
So
it wouldn't be him.
And I highly doubt that he'll let Daniel and Johnny enroll him. Like, someone's got to enroll him, you know? Or he's not going to on his own. So
what about his mum? What about Shannon?
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with her. Is
she going to, like... Is she going to go to Kreese and slap him?
Yeah, someone's got to make like
Amanda on this side, Shannon on the other side, and just keeps.
Someone's got to put like a face swap of like everyone of like Shannon's like slapping Kreese, Amanda, Daniel, like put Daniel's face, like everybody slapping Kreese.
Dude, that would be so funny. Like, I'm guessing someone's got this idea now, and now they're gonna TikTok it and be like, "I made this idea, and we're the first to say it." But anyway,
well, this is gonna be on the channel, so we got the evidence here.
Yeah. Oh, did you see? We need to talk about the Leo Howard stuff, man. That's actually huge.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hadn't watched Kicking It, but I know, like, I watched your video, and obviously he's really good at martial arts. So, I mean, him and Jesse together in Atlanta while season 4's filming. Come on, man.
Dude,
come on.
The proof is in the pudding. I mean, it's
yeah.
it's I hope we see him. I think. By the way, you need to watch Kicking It. It's a great show. It's like if you like Cobra Kai, you're gonna like Kicking It. It's first off, Dana Doot, who plays
Yeah, I heard he was like, what's his name?
Falafel
Something
Phil.
Phil. Falafel Phil, yeah, that's it.
He's great. He's great. I like when I saw Anush for the first time in Cobra Kai, I'm like, oh my god, it's Falafel Phil. And you got to see him, man. He's so funny in that show. He's great in that show. So
I need to check that out. I will definitely watch it.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing with the karate dojo and the kids, and then they have like their place that they go to like Falafel Phil's after class. And then they go to high school. Like even the first episode of Kicking It, which when I was making my video, I it's not like I was a huge fan, but I watched it, and when I was making my video looking back at the footage, the first episode of Kicking It has a group of bullies. They're called like Black Dragon, which is obviously like a spoof of Cobra Kai. Bobby Wasabi is the name of the good guy dojo, which is like Mr. Miyagi. So it's like spoofs of each other. So Black Dragon, like the Cobra Kais of Kicking It, they're at the cafeteria picking on the nerds from Bobby Wasabi dojo. And
Bobby
you have
Wasabi, what a name. That sounds like that just sounds like they're trying to take the mick out of the dojo names in Cobra Kai, like 100%. Like,
wait, I'm gonna
too funny.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of Bobby Wasabi.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm so annoyed because I loved Disney XD back in the day, but I didn't even know about Kicking It. I used to watch like Zeke and Luther, a bunch of Sweet Love, Zach and Cody, all that kind of stuff. And I'm in the Band. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Which one?
I'm in the Band.
I'm in the band. Wait. Oh my god.
I'm in the band because we don't rock it. You know that one.
That was a great one. I love that show.
Yeah.
Jeez, so many good shows.
I know. That's the Disney stuff, right?
Yeah. Ready, man? This is Bobby Wasabi. Wait.
What the hell? I'm not expecting, bro. Is that Stingray's dad?
This is Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, no, that's Stingray's father. I'm telling you now. Bobby Wasabi is Stingray's. This is the klutz that taught Stingray. Stingray didn't know karate, but this is probably his father that abandoned him. Oh god. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, he has that mustache as well. He looks a bit like Jack Black. I think that's what was to make it funny. I was not ready for that, bro. I was not ready.
Dude, that's Bobby Wasabi. He's like the grandmaster of the show. He's
a grandmaster. No, don't be lying, bro. Don't. Oh.
Hey, wait. Let me get another one.
Oh, this is too good, man. I'm sorry, but he's related to Stingray 100%.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh, bro. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god. Honestly, that's not gonna go away. That's not gonna go away after a while. Oh my god. He's like Stingray, but XL Stingray, like literally. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. So no, I'm not gonna lie. I reckon he's gonna be my favorite character already.
Dude, I need to watch the show again for Bobby Wasabi.
Dude, we need to do like a watch party of that for like one episode. That's like really good or something. That's so good.
Yeah, he is like we'll do it for like his main episode. Oh, and he does karate. I'm pretty sure he like has like a fight.
Dude, that's so good. That's so funny.
Bobby Wasabi. Oh my god.
I can imagine him in like an advert for LaRusso Auto. It's like we kick the competition.
Oh god. So basically that's kind of it's similar to Karate Kid in a way, or Cobra Kai in a way, where you have the cafeteria fight with
Bobby Wasabi.
Wait,
Dude, I was never gonna be ready for that. That was too good.
I gotta get this image.
Oh man. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, imagine you're gonna join, and let's say you go into Cobra Kai, and you're like, sorry, I wanna join this badass dojo. Who's your sensei? This guy walks out. Sorry, Sensei Kreese decided he was gonna leave. This guy. What's your name? Who the frick are you?
This is like the landlord. He's like the
Is he the human landlord? No, bro, imagine this guy is like, I'm Kun Sum Young.
He's the landlord over Armand. He's like the top guy. That's exactly what I'm doing. You have more space, you have more money. You have more money, you pay me more rent, eh?
Dude, you need to interview him. I spoke to him and I couldn't even keep a straight face when I was talking to him about his character and like Azamat, man. Oh, he's brilliant. He's too funny.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to talk to him. He seems like a nice dude. What's the actor's name again?
Ken Davitian or Davitian. I said Ken Davitian, so he seemed alright, but sound like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get that face out of my head though. Oh my imagine him fighting Armand. Oh. And Stingray and Brooks, all Battle of the Boulders, like oh.
Dude, I feel like if Leo Howard's gonna be in Kicking It, then you gotta bring Bobby Wasabi in Kicking It. Bobby Wasabi's like the main villain of season 6. Like everybody's saying, like, you know, Terry Silver.
He's the villain.
Dude, he comes back and he's the villain.
He's the villain.
Mic drop. Boom, we got it.
He's the villain. Oh man. Oh no, if he's genuinely a villain, that's game over, man. Like nothing's gonna top this guy. He's the GOAT of all villains. Thanos ain't nothing. Terry Silver ain't nothing. Kreese, you might as well leave, bro. Don't come back to Cobra Kai.
Dude, now you're gonna watch the show, right? Like now, I think this makes
dude, I'm so glad you showed me this. I didn't know that.
Now you have to watch it. You have to see Bobby Wasabi.
Dude, oh, this is so funny.
We'll do maybe we'll do like a Kicking It live stream, like a Kicking It episode or something. Like a Bobby Wasabi episode. We'll compare Bobby Wasabi to Mr. Miyagi. That would be like a whole
yeah.
Oh god.
Dude, I love how like Kicking It has been like the main thing for like the last 15 minutes. Like that's too lit.
Oh, that's great. So let's say yeah, Leo Howard and yeah, okay. You wanna move on to
yeah, sure.
Or do you have anything else you want to say about that?
There was a thing about like who else is in Atlanta? So earlier on I said Peyton, but Susan Gallagher, who plays Homeless Lynn, posted something, and Erin Danger, who plays Counselor Black. She went, oh, let's grab a coffee, but I'm guessing she just lives in Atlanta. That's why she said that. But everyone's sort of in Atlanta now. Another thing I have to say, as you know, like Janelle and Hiro said they're not going to be part of it, although they said they're going a different direction.
I saw that. Yeah.
They basically, there was an update on Janelle's story. She posted the story of her in Atlanta, and there was like an ATL GIF that was playing. So she's in Atlanta now with Hiro. So I don't know again if they're working on something else, but what if they're lying about season 4 and they're actually back? Like I'm so confused now because I don't know why else they'd be in Atlanta unless they live there, but I don't know, man. I might just be talking nonsense right now.
No, I saw that. I saw that story. I think you know, they film a lot of stuff in Atlanta. There's a lot of projects going on. Stranger Things films in Atlanta, so I think that's why they're there. I mean, I think Stranger Things filming is still going on, but even if it's not that, they said they're not involved, or she said they're not involved. So why would they lie about that? That's like, you know, if you're Thomas Ian Griffith being asked, are you in Cobra Kai season 4? You say no. But if you're Hiro and Janelle, the stunt coordinators who are not on screen, then
I don't think they would lie then. I mean, I don't think there's much to again, if they were big characters in the show, then you kind of know they would be doing that. But I think it was more sincere. I don't think Janelle would. I mean, if they lied, I just think it might have been again like disclosure thing. Even they can't say if they'll be back, or even reveal anything, of course. But I just really want them back. But obviously, like we discussed last time, yeah, different direction.
Yeah, they would have said like, we don't know yet, but we hope we are. If they couldn't reveal anything, but they said they're going in a different. She said they're going in a different direction. That's not.
That's not like like them going. They were going to hide the fact we're involved. Yeah, it sounded way more.
They're not involved, which is unfortunate. But also we've been talking about it. A lot of other people have been talking about it. I'm sure they would have like debunked it or something. You know?
Right.
If like I understand like. I mean, or maybe not. I don't know. Like if they would like come out and respond to the fans. Like I don't know. Now that it's a bigger show, I feel like maybe back in the YouTube days that would be something they would debunk. But maybe now that it's on Netflix, like
yeah, it's obviously more privacy and there's like
they're not going to respond to the fans. Yeah.
So. Did you see the Sean Cannon article? There was something new. I didn't read it. But I don't know if they were just kind of teasing something about Sean Cannon returning for Cobra Kai season 4, but they were saying like he was teasing it, although he kind of has been talking a lot about it on his Instagram. So, I mean, people have messaged him and people were like, oh, Sean Cannon replied to me and he said, oh, we shall see. Because before he said, I'm not going to be in Cobra Kai. Now he's saying we shall see. Yeah. And, you know, all that prep he's been doing recently is just kind of, it's kind of funny that, you know, he's going to be there soon. He's going to be back 100%. Like, he obviously can't announce it because, again, that's like a Terry Silver situation, a big character from the Karate Kid franchise. He's not going to go yet blatantly, I'm back. He can't. And he's been doing a lot of preparing. And the preparing he's been doing, he clearly is going to be in a good fight scene. Because think about it, like Demetri, he didn't really, I don't know about his preparation, but Gianni showed a lot of preparation last October for season 4, so clearly he's going to have more involvement in fighting. And in season 3, he was doing a lot. You remember the fight scenes at the LaRusso household? He was fighting with Hawk as well, and at the laser tag he was. But I just think he's going to have some really big scene. I just hope it's one of the big scenes, of course, that he's going to be in. So. Yeah. I don't know if you did see an article about it. I haven't read it or anything. I just saw it on my feed, and I'm like, I'll get to that at some point.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like the same, like, you know, kind of like we'll see sort of thing. So, you know, what I want from Mike Barnes is because, you know, I think they handled all the legacy characters right. With the OG Cobra Kai gang, Ali, Chosen, Komiko. Those guys aren't involved in the Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do story that's going on now. So you can have them in 1 or 2 episodes. They did great. They served their purpose. Sean Kanan, Mike Barnes, was a student of Cobra Kai. So this guy can't be in 1 or 2 episodes as a cameo. If this guy's coming back, I want him, Kreese, and Terry Silver, like the main characters, whether that's season 4 or 5. Like, I want Sean Kanan and Mike Barnes to reprise his role and to be a main part because, once again, Ali is not involved in the Cobra Kai versus Miyagi-Do plotline, but you have season 4, which is all about Cobra Kai versus Miyagi or Miyagi Fang. So you have to give Sean Kanan a big role, you know?
Right. I think Sean Cannon is like, he's hugely popular. People love Mike Barnes. And like you said, he was in Cobra Kai. He was in the Valley. Chosen situation. He was in Okinawa. It was part of that Miyagi storyline. And of course, to supplement the characters, you know, for Daniel's character arc. And with Barnes, yeah, he's another character in Daniel's life. However, Cobra Kai, that's all you got to say. And I mean, I was hoping it won't be a 1 or 2 episode type thing because I thought they might deal it similarly to Chosen, but because he was in Cobra Kai, he kind of has a bit more of an edge over Chosen in terms of his being involved. And I mean, everyone that pretty much was involved in that, Karate Kid 3 is pretty much in the film. Of course, apart from Miyagi and Jessica. Well, we don't know what's going to happen to Jessica if she returns. But I hope she does, because that would be, they could do something interesting with her. But with Mike, I honestly think it could be, yeah, he comes in with his own dojo. He's at the tournament. Again, I'd love to see him kind of go, your karate's a joke, to Kreese or Terry. And like he goes, I can do it my own way, because technically he was karate's bad boy before he met Terry and Kreese. So, his weight, that name he has being karate's bad boy, it has a lot of weight to it. So he could probably prove that on his own, and maybe he feels, I don't need anyone to help me, I can do this myself. Obviously 30 years late, he's not the champion. We don't know anything about that, but what would be interesting if they revealed who are like the champions like few years after Daniel and Johnny. Could you imagine that? Like, if we kind of saw some champions that were never on screen and they just kind of like brought them back, perhaps that could kind of create something new for the show,
like brand new characters that we don't know about.
Yeah, like that'd be part of karate, that'd be part of the tournament, and they're like an ex-champion as well. Because surely Daniel and Johnny aren't just. I think Daniel's the only back-to-back champion. But like, surely there's other karate champions
Johnny was back to.
Apart from Johnny, I'm still confused about that, because in that article, I think the one Robby was looking at when he was in the juvenile detention, people are now confused, because you remember that scene in season 1 when he kind of talks to Miguel about his past and him being in Cobra Kai and all the stuff between him and Daniel.
Yeah.
They say about the whole Vidal thing, and then with I think it was Bobby, and then people are now confused if he's 2-time champion like back to back, or if he's just there's something really confusing there. I don't know if you've looked into that.
So here's what I think it is. I think we didn't know Johnny's freshman year until season 3 episode.
Right.
Was it 5? It was season 3 episode 5 when Kreese was talking to Robby, saying Vidal and Johnny made the finals. And Vidal won. So Vidal won Johnny's freshman year. Then Johnny's sophomore year, it was him and Bobby, right? Wait.
Well, Tommy.
I think that was his junior year.
Yeah, no, junior year, I think he, and then senior. Junior year, I think that's the same year as Daniel.
Junior year, it was Johnny and Tommy, but sophomore year, it was obviously Johnny and.
See what I mean? Like, this is the thing that they didn't really clear up on it. It just confused me more.
I feel like
didn't Bobby? Yeah, do you remember when he visits him in the hospital? He's like, "You didn't make it easy on me," to Tommy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that they obviously had that fight. Johnny won, but yeah, the second time.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure who did he beat to be 2-time. Because they didn't obviously mention that in Cobra Kai season 1 when they go Daniel LaRusso, the 2-time champ. Like, they didn't even give Johnny Lawrence an introduction like that. Because if he's technically a 2-time champ as well, why didn't he get that reference? Like, is it just because they didn't want to glorify Cobra Kai because he just got banned from the tournament? I don't know. It's a bit of a plot hole.
Didn't they mention he was a 2-time champion in the Karate Kid?
I don't think they did, unless I completely missed that. I mean, I'd definitely revisit just to see, but
I think they did. I don't know.
I hope they did.
I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, well maybe they just said last year's. Oh, they might have just said last year's champion.
Wait, I'm confused. Last year's champion? You mean in the first film then?
In the first film, when Daniel and Johnny are fighting, they might have just said last year's champion, Johnny Lawrence. I don't know if they said.
They said last year. They didn't even say 2-time. They said last year's champion.
No, I think I don't. I'm not sure. Wait.
No, they said reigning champions. They basically said the current champion, Johnny Lawrence of Cobra Kai or something. Something like that.
They never said 2-time though.
Nah, not in the original film. And ever since, people have been trying to figure out, yeah. And then he explains the stuff with that situation. So yeah, is he 2-time or not? Just no idea now.
Yeah.
Just confusing.
Yeah, I thought like, now that I'm saying it out loud, I thought that they like explained it all, but we're missing 1 year. So
perhaps they touch upon that in season 4. I mean, it might just be one of them things that
yeah. I think they will. I think they'll touch on it in season 4.
Right.
You good?
Yeah, so I'm just checking the chat.
Yeah, I was looking too. I don't think anyone's really saying it.
Yeah, I thought there was like a question or something, but nah. Someone said, what soccer team do you support? I ain't answering that question. You said soccer. We call it football over here. Well, that's what Chelsea. I don't know if you follow soccer where you are, Drew.
I'm not really a soccer football guy. I'm more NBA.
I like that. I just feel sorry for you because you said you support the... Wait, did you say you support the Knicks or was it the Nets?
The Knicks.
Knicks. Bro, just go to the Nets. You'll be fine. Nah, it's a bandwagon. I don't want any bandwagon. I've been a Lakers fan since the worst of their history, and now we're winning stuff. Like I can drink to that.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the Nets game yesterday. It was a good game. Harden is unbelievable.
I think Harden beat. I mean, the Nets beat the Lakers, but we didn't have 2 of our starters, and we were lacking AD, and LeBron was trying to win it, but our team just kind of crumbled. So, I mean, you guys have got all the offense. So, Nets is the Cobra Kai of the NBA. And I feel like the Lakers are trying to be like the Miyagi Fang type thing. They're trying to do, because they're a balance of both offense and defense. So, yeah.
It's a good season. Excited for playoffs. I'm just excited for the All-Star game. It's going to be fun.
It's in March now, so it's going to feel weird because normally it's in this month, but obviously with COVID, it's understandable. Yeah, I'm curious how they're going to go about it. Apparently, some of the players really don't want to do it because they think it's just a dumb idea to do it, with the situation now. But I don't know how bad Corona is in America now, but I mean, surely they could go ahead with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still bad, but I mean, they've been traveling all these places, so I don't really see like why players wouldn't want to do it. I mean, they've already been traveling and getting tested anyways. I feel like it would be the same protocols. I mean, as a fan, I want to see the All-Star game, so. But I can understand.
I can't wait to see the next All-Star, like especially with things going on now. It's just we need that stuff. Someone in the chat said, "Is this Sholo's stunt twin?" Yeah, I am. I'm English as well. I have to come overseas to do his stunts. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I'm lucky enough to be interviewing Sholo's stunt double twin. How are you doing today? Welcome.
Pretty good, bro. Just practicing, rehearsing for season 4. Obviously, we can talk all about season 4. I know loads of details.
Yeah, man. and I know like you're here every week. I appreciate that. I know you're so busy, like doing
bro.
training.
My pleasure. You're Cobra Kai Kid. Who doesn't love the channel and who doesn't love what you do, bro?
Thanks, man. Coming from like a professional like you, like a stunt man, Sholo stunt man. That means a lot, man. So, guys,
stop it, bro. You're making me blush.
If you guys have any questions for Sholo stunt double Shamoon.
I got someone said, "What's a?" Oh, bro, this has got to be the worst one. What's a shore moon? Shore moon, not Shamoon. They put a freaking where did the W come from, bro? We need to kick. Hey, it's fresh. Kick this guy at the chat, man. You can't be doing me like that.
Wait, who is it?
Hey, it's fresh. Hey, it's fresh. Hey, you're out of here. That's your name next when I kick you out.
I don't even see it, but wait, how do they spell it?
Hey, Shore Moon. So just imagine my name, but they put a W between the A and the M. Shore Moon. That disrespect, bro. Sholo's twin stunt double is not happy.
Dennis, thanks for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that, man. Do you think Hawk will get beat up by Sean?
I think he's gonna get jumped by the like TORY, Kyler perhaps, maybe Robby as well. But I think he's definitely getting jumped by the Cobras. Don't know about Sean though.
Yeah. Well, Hawk did get beat up by Sean in the video game technically. So even though that's not really canon, but yeah, I definitely think Tory and that gang are gonna go after Hawk and like beat him and like kind of like yeah, give him what he does, or not what he deserves, but what they think he deserves, you know. So
Right. I mean, I feel like he made a lot of enemies, so you know, I think Hawk's gonna, because obviously the betrayal and stuff. Like Cobra Kai, if you're in Cobra Kai now, you're gonna be brainwashed by Kreese, so they're gonna jump him, and I feel like it's gonna be near the tournament, perhaps. Someone went, Shaboon looks like an Indian Jesus. Antonio Lafica. I've heard the Jesus thing before. When I get a trim though, it's over. You guys will call me, I don't know, maybe finally Miguel. Final phase of Miguel.
oh, when are you getting a haircut?
You know what? We got an update. So I think they're opening like shops and stuff in the UK around like April, May. So I just hope I can get a trim by April. I'm gonna do like a before and after. I'll film like right before I leave to get my trim. It'll be funny. Like I'm not even kidding. My hair before was like season 1 Miguel's, I think, but I don't know like how I would look. I don't know if I'd look more like him, less like him. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
People will still call me Sholo Miguel regardless, but it's just funny that people called me Miguel just because my hair. Just crazy.
Well, hopefully, people will still recognize you after the you know what comes out.
Oh, I will not tell anyone about the haircut. Like next big collab we do, I mean, I'll just tell you because you obviously know now, but no one's gonna like realize. I'm just gonna join. What's up, guys? Is that Shamoon?
guys, we got a new guest. We got Miguel Diaz here.
Yeah, well, you have to do. I will put Miguel or I'll put Sholo, and you have to introduce me as. Say Shamoon couldn't make it, but we got Sholo instead.
See,
I mean, the other guys might be watching this. So plan might have gone to fail, but you know.
dude, there's gonna be people who are gonna think that you're Miguel. They're gonna think you're Showa. Yeah, yeah.
I've got to practice the accent. If I can get the accent and if I can get the same voice right, like perfectly, that's a wrap. They will generally think this is Sholo. Like we should do a prank video of just yeah.
What's your can you give like a Showa impression with like an American accent?
I'm not good at accents. I mean, American accents. Like I'm just trying to imagine like it's an LA accent, isn't it? Like East Coast, isn't it? East Coast.
Yeah, or LA is West Coast.
West Coast. Sorry, my bad. I should know this. I'm Sholo. I'm just trying. I need to hear his voice again to kind of. I can get the tone and the pitch, but I just can't get the accent.
Yeah, you were doing the tone well. Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of the quote. My name is Miguel Diaz. I was the one that was kicked off the first floor. Like he talks very monotone, but like he's chill. I can't really do the accent. I need to practice. I would love to get the accent though.
Dude, you should. That'd be cool. Yeah, you got to get it for that stream.
Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah, season 3 he has like that voice, but in season 1, you know, I like his season 1 voice. He's like, let me think of the line. My guidance counselor says that certain words perpetuate the sexist one view of like you know, he's like, so am I gonna get the cruddy pajamas too? Like he has that like high pitch.
Oh my god, yeah, like that's pretty that's really good. Like I don't know what you call that specifically, but the way you did it was like perfect. It's kind of like quick.
Yeah.
I feel like the reason why he kind of talks like that, the quickness, is because he's technically Hispanic as well. So he's gonna have that like quick dialect, even when he's talking American or English, you know. That's difficult, man. I definitely I need like an accent coach or whatever. And I'll come back. I'll fully be ready.
That'd be funny. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll prank the chat. Well, I mean, now these guys here will know, but you know,
I'm telling you now, guys. If you If you freaking tell our plans to anybody, no mercy. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'll hack you.
don't reveal it, guys. We're trusting you. So
All right, now we gotta block this guy. This guy went when you order Miguel from Wish. That is the big. So some other guy went. Cobra Kai Nation is Walmart Miguel. That's good. I like that. That's really good. Oh, dude, that's so good. Tristan Coleman, man. If we could send money for that comment, I would. That was funny, bro.
Oh God.
You're a funny guy, but just remember, I'm watching you, bro. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. I feel violated. I'm just gonna have to leave now, bro. See, someone has respect. This guy Zane said, "Cobra Kai Nation is basically Sholo." Thank you.
Yeah, very nice, man.
That's probably the biggest compliment I've had, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, that is a good compliment compared to Showa, you know.
I never thought of it at first. Like my brother first told me about it, and I was just like, "What?" Like, wait, the guy from Cobra Kai, and he was like, "Yeah, like I think it was in August. He had his long hair. That's the only reason I got called it. But I can't imagine if I had short hair, it would have been the same." But anyway,
yeah. I think we got a super chat from CCFX. Wait, FX videos. Yeah. How do you think the interaction between Johnny and Sam will go? Do you think there will be a scene with them like there was with Daniel and Miguel? I saw something like this recently. I forgot where, but that's a really good.
I have been saying this as well. I really want to see Johnny and Sam interact. Like it. I mean, especially after the whole ordeal with the car, like we were saying before. Even just say I'm sorry, like this and that, to cause all this stuff, and sorry, like maybe he just makes a joke.
Sorry, I crashed your car.
Oh well, you're one of the Russos. He just says something like that. I actually don't know. I thought he would forgive her, but in that typical Johnny voice, he would just maybe he just shits on her.
Yeah. So, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. I think. It's interesting. I think Sam will. I feel like, because I'm like thinking about the picture of. Do you see that picture of Mary Mauser and William Zabka like against Johnny's challenger?
Yeah, I think it did.
Yes. Yeah. So like, I feel like the two of them in real life are like. Their personalities mesh well. They're both fun people. And I feel like they would just they would get along. But then when you look at the characters on the show, Sam is a little more like Miyagi-Do and Johnny's more Cobra Kai. So it's like, but I mean, maybe like, I feel like Johnny's like the cool dad. So maybe like Sam will kind of look up to Johnny like, oh, like Daniel's kind of like, Daniel's like boring. Like Johnny's actually pretty dope. So maybe
I hope we have that moment. That'd be brilliant.
I want that. I want like Johnny to be like, yeah, like like you have like that cool uncle or like the cool cousin, like Johnny's like something like that to Sam, and Sam's like, like Daniel's my dad, but I actually prefer like hanging out or training under Johnny. That'd be pretty cool. And maybe Johnny influences her a little negatively, but I would hope it's like more positive and it's like she's just gaining more confidence and becoming more badass or something.
Right. Because I think that'd be the best way for them to connect. You'd be like, Johnny goes, your dad, he teaches you a bunch of pussy shit. And then literally Sam's like, yeah, you're kind of right. But I don't know. I feel like that would be like a really funny moment. But I do want that moment where Sam kind of, sees, Johnny's not that bad. Maybe my dad's just a bitch at times. And then, like Miguel's understanding Daniel's not as bad as Johnny's saying. But I want them to have that because then that might bring Sam and Miguel even closer because they're kind of understanding their sides more so, So they're like, they understand both of their senseis in the same way. I think that would be pretty good development. And I'm curious, do you think that Miguel and Sam are going to be a thing completely until like the end of the series, or do you think there'll be another girl that goes, "Hi, Miguel"? All this kind of happens again.
It's tough. I mean,
Think about Daniel. Daniel was with Ali, then Kamiko, technically. Then not Jessica wasn't really his. Jessica wasn't like a
his
girlfriend, obviously.
acquaintance.
Acquaintance. Yes, that's the best word. Or
Acquaintance.
friend zoned. Like poor guy got friend zoned. You know what? When I watched Cry Good 3, I forgot she had like a boyfriend. So I was like, wait, does he try and get with Jessica? Does he try and get with her? And then she's like, oh, I got a boyfriend. I just thought of the bruh moment, like that sound effect.
Daniel got rejected. Oh. Yeah, I mean, what's interesting about the Miyagi Fang thing is you have all these different like connections and relationships that we're gonna see explored in season 4. I think the two biggest ones that we haven't seen at all, like 0% are Johnny and Sam and Daniel and Hawk. We've seen
That's another big one.
That's another big one. Yeah, we've seen a little of Demetri and Johnny. We've seen we've seen Daniel and Miguel. We saw Daniel and Miguel in season 3. Obviously, I want to see that explored more in season 4. But the two wild cards that there has been, even though Sam was drunk and at Johnny's house, there was no interaction between them. They never like spoke to each other. So I think those are going to be the two most important or the most exciting connections to see. So what do you think about the Daniel and Hawk thing? Like, is Hawk?
Oh man, I love it when I mean I think I've still got a video to do on that because I feel that yeah, I mean I want to talk a lot about Hawk because I feel like his character development was so good in season 3, and that moment that he needs to have with Daniel would really give more development because I want him to own up about trashing Miyagi-Do, seeing the valor. Oh, that would be. I mean, seeing Daniel's reaction, I think he wouldn't be annoyed. He would probably be like, "It was you," but then he'll be like, "Hawk's like, yes, I know it was me, but I realized I was an asshole. Cobra Kai was ruining me, and I'm sorry." And then maybe he refers to Miguel because again, Daniel thought Miguel was like the bully guy still, and Sam goes, "He's different now." So could you imagine Sam kind of going, Miguel returned the valor and Robby didn't tell you? I think that's something else that Daniel doesn't know about Robby hiding the whole valor situation because he was given it from Miguel, remember? So I think that's another moment for Miguel and Daniel getting closer because Daniel will realize he actually went against the whole valor thing and Hawk owning up to it. I think he's going to see these guys in a different way, not like Cobra Kai students. So I think it's not just Daniel and Hawk. Like that's going to be chilling seeing them interact. But I think Hawk is gonna. I think he feels like he owes Demetri, he owes Miguel, he owes all his friends. So he's gonna definitely bring that up. I think if he has that scene with Daniel, because it makes so much sense, doesn't it? Like he needs to finally talk to Daniel and own up to it.
I'm very excited to see Hawk this season. I feel like there's a lot they're gonna do with him. I feel like with him, it's the most interesting arc because he started off as Eli, who was getting picked on, and ever since he became Hawk, like there was no doubt in his mind he would ever go back. He never wants to go back, and even now, redeeming himself, saving Demetri, being a good guy, per se. He no matter what, he still never wants to go back to Eli. So I think with season 4, with him being a good guy now doing the right thing, I think there's going to be a balance and a struggle for him to be good while still being badass, because maybe what happens is, as you said, maybe he does apologize to Daniel. He tries to make amends with Miguel, but maybe that's what ends up being his downfall, and him letting his guard down and being and like asking for forgiveness and all that might be what the Cobra Kai's take advantage of. And then he goes back to his Eli self, and he might like have that like struggle, like maybe this isn't the right way. Maybe like I need to be like evil because that's the only way I'm gonna be tough and be the Hawk. So, And I think Daniel's gonna be mad at him for trashing the dojo, because I think that's something.
I think at first he will, but then I think ultimately he'll forgive him because it will obviously just rehash that bit of past. But then that's like prior to him and Johnny having this thing. I mean, I don't know if Johnny would intervene in that situation, but yeah, I mean that's to do with Miyagi, so understandable. And if Daniel goes, you know, he does the pressure points technique on Hawk, and he goes, "That's it, bro. You can't be stealing my valor like that. You're gonna get the chosen stuff."
Dude,
that would be very dark. But
imagine like anybody that pisses Daniel off, like, whoa, just like,
Sam just goes, "No, Anthony." Anthony's like, "I hate you, Dad." What did you say? You little shit.
Go to your room.
Then he does the honk. That's Anthony's like backstory before he becomes the biggest villain.
It's like Johnny and Daniel are disagreeing on the lesson, and it's like, we're doing what I say. just like every time Daniel wants something. All right. Oh man,
he just gives him that like chosen say. He's like, every time he's like says something rude. "I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry." Even Amanda, you Daniel, you know you're wrong in the situation. "Amanda, what did you say?" Just literally every time. Oh,
dude, I feel like they're gonna like end the show with like, this is a joke, but like imagine they end it like Daniel adopting Robby. They're like writing all the papers. They give Robby Anthony's room, and like, and then they just kick Anthony out the house.
Oh, dude,
they make him sleep in the backyard. He sleeps in the Miyagi-Do backyard. He has like a little tent. He's going camping, just like he did in season 2.
Oh my God, that's so good. Oh,
dude, they haven't even mentioned it. Like, Daniel hasn't mentioned him in season 3. I mean, other than like,
he literally neglected his son to go and chase Johnny's son. Like, let's put that into context. Like, that's pretty nuts. He's neglecting Anthony like that. I guess he's always with Amanda, but they did him dirty, man. Like, yeah. Anthony's got to have development, man. He's a character. They made him so pointless.
He's the son of the Karate Kid. He's, you know.
What if the whole series ends and Anthony was the answer all along, and he was the real Karate Kid, the best of the best?
Dude, I want, like, you know, we got to get that moment. Like, you know how Robby just surprised everyone at the All Valley by like being in his own dojo? Like, imagine like Anthony and unaffiliated Anthony he just walks out. He's like just by himself. He has no dojo, and he makes it all the way to the finals. And then his dad's like, "Oh, like I'm sorry. I'll train you. I didn't know you were doing this." Like, you know, like,
can you imagine a twist? Anthony does the pressure points technique during a match, and everyone's like, "How did he learn this?" Daniel's like, "I never taught him." And then he's like, "I stole the scroll, Dad."
Screw you, Dad. I found the scrolls.
I'll get you, you little twat. It's like the whole thing with Johnny again.
Oh man, you know, they need to give Anthony.
We honestly like making like we need to do like a, I don't know, something for Anthony. That guy, man, he is deadly, but people don't know it yet. He's gonna become the man.
Hell yeah, man. So, do you wanna? Is there anything else to talk about, or do you wanna take some people on?
Let's take some people on, man. I think we're talking about season 4. People have got. I think there's loads of comments at the moment asking us about season 4. So, yeah, let's do what we did last time, just to wrap this up.
All right, here we go. Let's hope this.
You know what we're doing after.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, get a question ready. Really quickly, Corey's Fun Videos. This is the name of his channel. Corey's Fun Videos to cheer people up, La Duca.
Wait, what?
The name of his channel is Corey's Fun Videos to cheer people up, La Duca.
What? That's the whole name. Damn, that's so long.
That's his name. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. Appreciate that. Kevin 0326. Do you guys think Kreese will come up with a counter for the pressure point technique? I can see
I
that
like that.
being cool where Daniel goes to do it again and it doesn't work. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna, I feel like it kind of already had its purpose. It kind of came full circle, even though like Daniel could do it whenever. I mean, to overuse that, to make Daniel use it in every fight, it's like, come on, like it's
Yeah,
boring.
we were just joking about it with the memes
Yeah.
and all that, but come on, like he can't be. He only used that for life and death situation, which he learned from Chosen. It was used against to kill the invaders and all that. So, or other way around. But yeah, I don't think that's something you would just overuse because then Daniel's just too OP. Then no one can beat him. That's the thing.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta, I feel like it served this purpose. Maybe we'll see it again, but I don't know.
I hope we see another technique like someone in one of my streams is saying about he really went into detail, like really deep, and he said about the dragon techniques, the one thing in his karate that he hasn't learned. And if it's because it's based on Okinawan karate, it's like the scroll is going to contain a technique that he still hasn't even learned. So, I mean, I thought it was the healing technique. I mean, I hope it is, but we'll see.
That'd be pretty cool. So we want to get some questions from you guys. So if you guys have a question, I'm gonna post a link to the chat and we're gonna bring you on to talk with us. And
the comments are so funny right now. Someone said, "What if Logan Paul was in Cobra Kai?" Dude would get absolutely done like immediately. I feel like, you know, the two like Chad guys that Johnny saw when he was giving leaflets out. I like, do I need karate to like get with a girl? Or I don't need that. I feel like Logan Paul could have been in that scene, but Johnny would have probably kicked him in the face or something.
Yeah, I maybe it might have been like too big of a. People would have been like, "Oh, it's Logan Paul," rather than you know what I mean. I don't even know the difference between Logan and Jake Paul. Like, I don't really follow them. So
yeah, screw them, man. I don't like them. Yeah, arseholes, man. Jake Paul, you're gonna fight me? Let's go.
Who is in the?
Wait, have you got any questions?
Here, should I post the link now? Are we ready?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, here we go. Oh God.
Someone went, "What if Cobra Kai Nation will be adult Miguel in season 5?" I can't say anything, man. I can't. The chaos. Just see it goes 10 people in the chat.
Jesus. Okay. I'm a little scared for this.
No mercy, Drew.
No. Like I love talking to you guys. It's gonna be very fun. I've never done this before, so we did this before once, but
Drew's more nervous to ask the kids the questions. This is the actual. we're nervous of you guys. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're here interviewing you guys. So I see some people here. We ready? Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Jeez, I keep getting like an alert. Someone is trying to enter, but the studio. Oh my God, Jesus. Okay, here we go.
They did not show again because that happens to me sometimes, and I'm like, nah, please stop it. It's like I feel sorry for all the people trying to enter, but get the people that like immediately join the link. Like,
got it. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna bring on Sam. What's up, Sam? How you doing?
What's up, bro?
I'm good.
Do you have a question or something for us?
Yes. What's your opinion on the theory of what is it? Hilary Swank, who plays the girl from the next Karate Kid. What's your thoughts on the theory of her coming in season 4?
Well, my thoughts are, I think we were talking about Mike Barnes coming back and having a big role because he's tied into the whole Cobra Kai thing. I think if Hilary Swank comes back as Julie Pierce, I think she will have a big role as well, considering she is part of the Miyagi-Do thing. So I think her and Daniel going to come together, work together, maybe not season 4 because they already got so much going on, but maybe season 5.
Yeah, I was thinking like some point in the future or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree because with Julie Pierce, I feel like she could serve a purpose to the story. And Watch Party brought up a really good point. If anything happens to Tori, like her mom or brother, Tori's essentially Julie Pierce now, right? Because remember, Julie lost her family. So can you imagine what if Julie comes in and kind of, if that's the way Tori joins Miyagi-Do because of Julie, that would be quite insane.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Well, I was thinking more like maybe she. Well, what one of my friends was thinking was like she comes in like for the tournament. She like comes in with a
Oh,
like
her own
secret
dojo.
dojo. Yeah, her own dojo, like her own Miyagi-Do type dojo, and
I
like
like
comes
that.
in. And, yeah, like one of my friends who I do karate with, they thought of it and was like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was like, what if Judy Pierce came back, like went over to the valley and bumped in and actually went to the Miyagi-Do dojo and saw Mr. Miyagi's picture up like that.
It's a good theory.
Do you know, Drew? This kid said he does karate. I think we're actually talking to the Karate Kid. Well, it's a pleasure, dude. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm actually a
nice to meet you, man.
black belt at karate.
Oh, you're black belt?
oh, don't mess, bro. He's gonna come in. He's gonna come in. He's
All
flexing.
respect. We come in peace.
Grease is like he's even going chill. He can't handle you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
thanks
coming
for
on,
having me
Karate
on,
Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Take care, Sam.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. Wait, August. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so now, okay, I think I. Okay, so I click kick ban from studio, but it says they have to log in to get in. So I mean, I guess that's fine, right?
Yeah, that's all right. I think if you kick them, they'd probably be able to enter, but only this link. That makes sense.
Got it. Okay. So let's see.
Who else we got?
We could talk to Talking Cobra Kai.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Did I talk to you on
Yo, dude,
yeah.
what's good?
on Instagram?
yeah.
What's up? How you doing?
And me and Shamoon know each other because
Yeah, I know this kid. He used to be Nerdy Films. He knows a few creators in like the movie community. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
My question for you guys is, who do you think is going to be in the finals in the tournament?
Me and Drew.
Yeah.
Who would win that though?
Me,
man. Like you can't be messing with Miguel.
That's true.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I guess Drew. There's only one way of finding out. How about I get this on and let's go right now.
Let's see.
Have you got yours?
I'll be the referee.
I mean, if we're doing this right now, like, are we doing this?
How are we gonna fight though?
I can't really put this over
I
on
did
my
that quite
head.
nicely.
All right, ready?
I've already won the battle. The battle was to get this on first.
Yeah,
I'm the victor.
I guess
No,
you
but
win
for real,
winner.
what did you want to say about that question, Drew? For real?
Yeah. Who will be in the finals? I mean, the obvious like answer, I guess, is Robby and Miguel. You know, the two main protagonists. But depending on how they like, if like where they have the All Valley tournament, if it's like the final episode or if it's not the big climax, then it could be someone else. But I don't really know. I'm gonna say Robby and Miguel. I'm gonna just say they have a rematch. But
I'm gonna say Carmen and Amanda, man. I think things are getting tense. It's got to be between them. Nah, for real. I feel like Nate and Bert could be in the final because those guys are clearly the two biggest characters in the series now. Yeah. I think Robby and Miguel, man. I think those guys, again, like it just really makes sense of the story. Plus, Miguel is just, you know, I want him to get that chance to be the two-time champ, and Robby will definitely want redemption, and he'll definitely want to kick his ass this time in the final. So yeah.
I see Sam and TORY actually, because I don't know if they'd show Miguel and Robby in the tournament again. They might want to like switch it up. And also Miguel is still, you know, we saw him beat Kyler, but he's still recovering like a little, like he's not going to be 100%.
You know, that's a good idea, because if, let's say, if there was a situation where Miguel and perhaps Robby, they maybe don't get to the finals, then if it's Tory and Sam, I mean, it's going to really confuse people because they haven't had an appearance yet at the tournament. Neither has Demetri, Chris, Mitch, and I think a few others. But honestly, I think if you're going to do that, I feel like maybe Robby and Sam, that was a possibility.
Yeah.
It might be like, you know, Mike Barnes and Daniel is the whole Robby Sam situation in the final. So yeah, we'll see. But
Yeah,
it's interesting. Like, I just think Miguel and Robby are really the two main to be in the tournament. So I can't. Drew, you made a good point before. I can't really see a tournament without those two, or at least Miguel, because he's kind of like the cry kid of this. So
yeah, it depends how they go about like structuring the season. If the All Valley is going to be the finale, then we'll see.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, he left quickly. I didn't even get to say bye. But okay then. Bye then.
All right, let's get Savage Birdhouse 305. What's up, dude?
Oh yeah, this guy joined my stream not long ago. What's up, bro?
Nothing much. This is gonna be like really huge on season 4 actually, and I rather say like I'm excited for seeing Leo Howard on Cobra Kai and Jason David Frank. And
I don't think Jason David Frank's going to be in it. He kind of confirmed it. I was the one that kind of, I don't know, like not a rumor, but I was like posting about it. But
the moon showed you.
I confirmed it because he said cameo is all. So I don't know if you meant cameo is all as in I'm in the show, but it's just a cameo, or I just need a cameo. So it could have gone either way, but yeah, man, I'm not trying to clickbait you guys. I actually thought it was generally confirmed.
Yeah, like, the Green Ranger is going to be in Cobra Kai. Oh, that's
what I thought, dude. I was so hyped. Like, you guys are with Leo Howard.
Yeah, like, I was actually impressed by seeing Leo Howard, with the producer, who play as John Kreese. And yeah, like, and I see kicking it before. It's like, Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, but in a funny way. But yeah, but I actually love kicking it actually.
Yeah. Well, the real question is, do you want to see Bobby Wasabi in Cobra Kai?
Nah. I see that.
No. He's the GOAT now. I even know what to show me. He's the GOAT.
Everyone's been talking. I've seen Bobby Wasabi before, and he's been doing a lot of funny stuff. But no, I won't. I won't see him in Cobra Kai. Maybe I will. Maybe I want Olivia to be in Cobra Kai as the next female karate character.
Right.
Shamoon, you got to watch it to know what we're talking about. Olivia, Olivia Holt.
I've heard of Olivia Holt. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Kicking It. So.
Oh, okay.
And she did martial arts. Yeah.
What I was thinking was, you know, we don't know who Johnny's dad really is. What if it's this guy, Bobby Wasabi?
Actually,
dude, I'll put a video out there.
You never know what Johnny's dad is, which is Johnny Lawrence, because like we don't know because he only grew up with his
wait,
dad.
Sorry. Really
oh man, like you guys
could you imagine Bobby Wasabi was one of the Miyagi instructors. He was the Shimpo sensei.
Robby
memes. sorry please continue. I'm interrupting.
but what will happen if Robby come into his senses and Jack Leo Howard takes his just finish Miguel off in the All Valley tournament?
So what if Leo Howard beats Miguel?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends how. If Leo Howard's going to be the winner of the tournament, then that means he's going to have a big role in season 4, and I would love that. I think he's a really good actor and great martial artist, so that'd be cool.
And
but...
yeah, he's a 7-time black belt.
Dope.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
he's a real
are you saying
martial artist.
seventh Dan in black belt?
Yes.
What you're saying is, listen, right? Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, he just got, I think his 7th or 8th Dan. That's taken him over 20 years, like maybe 30 years. He's got a title called Hanshi, which is a title you received after a certain degree of black belt. Leo Howard could not possibly achieve that because he's so young still, like unless he was the same age as JDF when he started. So I don't know if he's seventh Dan. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he actually learned pretty quickly. So he just got into.
Unless they give out like belts like it's toys now or something. I don't know, but it's 7th Dan that quick. I don't know, bro. I feel like
he started karate when he was really young, actually.
I need to look that up, but I mean, you're basically saying he's on the same level as JDF and more experience, maybe, or the same. I don't know. I mean, how old is Leo Howard now?
He's 23.
23, Jinx. Yeah. Dude, you're basically saying he's on the same level as me. He's basically saying he's on the same level as me, so that's just not possible.
Yeah, bro, that's nah.
Like,
and Bobby Wasabi? The disrespect on this guy, man. Bobby Wasabi is like 100th Dan. Like you don't even need to give him that. He's just Bobby Wasabi. I mean, look at the respect I have. I haven't even seen the goddamn dude on my TV yet.
I seen Bobby Wasabi 100 times, and he was trying to use a jetpack, and then he just blew himself up.
I don't remember that episode.
That's spoiler, bro. I don't remember that.
Well, Savage, thank you so much.
You have like at least like a missile launcher trying to use it as a
jetpack joyride. Thanks for coming on, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah,
have a good one, man. See you.
Should we take one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more, dude.
Aaron. Dude.
Nah, this guy. I've seen him as well.
You guys both got the same hair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not related to him. Don't worry. You copying me, bro. What's up, man?
I'm good. I actually only just joined the stream, so I don't know what I'm supposed to ask you guys.
Well, get him out, mate. We need a question right now.
Yes, you're gone. You're gone. No.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's no mercy. Get rid of him, Drew. Go on, kick him out.
well, let's see. Do you have a question for you want us to ask you a question or something or?
You have 5 seconds.
So you guys were talking about Robby giving the backpack, right?
Yeah.
So do you think it's Sean or not?
Shamoon, you want to take this one first?
Do you know who it actually is, bro? It's actually me. Okay.
What?
And basically, reason why he's given the goddamn bag and he's like, I'm shaking his hand after, is because I wanted some cores and I couldn't get any. So he got me the cores. We're all good. Obviously. I mean, I said to Drew, thinks it might be Sean. I don't think it is. I mean, it could be Bobby Wasabi as long as we know it. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. It could be you. It could be me. Who knows? It's hard to tell, bro. But
maybe it's Robby. Maybe Robby's handing it to Robby. Dude,
mind blown.
You watch Star Wars? I see that poster cloning, right? The Emperor.
Oh no. Nah, they're going into a new direction. Oh my god, now it makes sense why Hideo or Janelle said they're going in a different direction. It's about Star Wars now. It's about cloning. It's about all this crazy stuff. It's not about karate, bro. What even is karate now?
Karate's a joke.
Your karate is a joke, Aaron. Get out.
All right, but to answer your question, I think it could be Sean. Shamoon doesn't think it's Sean. Right?
I don't think it's Sean, man. I really think it is someone else.
Who do you think it is?
I think I think it's possible, like a sibling, maybe. I said that it could be maybe a little brother, someone related. Someone earlier on said Trey. That's really hit my mind. But again, There's too many ideas. I'd like to think it could be even a new character we haven't seen. So yeah, maybe the question you should be looking for is what's in the bag. Is it Drew's new video that he hasn't announced?
Where'd
This
he
dude
go?
gone. Wait, did he get?
I don't know.
Did Terry and Kreese kidnap him? Like,
Maybe he's in the bag now.
bro? Did you check the bag?
That's a good
Did you
one.
check the bag?
Close one. We thought you were in the bag. You're on mute. You have to unmute.
Bro, you good? Did you get scared with all the theories? He's just like, oh my god, it's actually happening. Unmute mute button. The button. Bro, we can't hear you. All right, just get rid of this guy. Let's go to the next one. Let's give someone else a chance.
I'll see you later, Aaron. Oh god.
Oh god, I feel bad, but it's hilarious.
Wait,
people. Who? Okay, one more lucky person, I guess.
Kyler.
Wait, what? Nah, this guy's a troll. What? Why are you doing this?
Yo, you there?
Hello?
All right, no one's there. All right.
Oh, he's trolled.
Sorry, Kai. All right.
I guess Kyler is a bit of an asshole then.
All right. What's up, boss?
Hello.
What's up,
I
dude?
live in Texas. I'm in Katy right now. So, and I have autism, and also I just want to say something. I think Demetri will wax Kyler in the tournament. It'll be like 2-0 until Kyler does some sort of illegal crap.
This guy.
Twists his ankle or something. And I think Demetri will read the scroll and be like, because knowing Demetri, he probably took Japanese for like 70 years or something, 6 years or something, and then he'll read the scroll, and then after the tournament, he'll like paralyze him, and then he'll like do the whole fake out Miyagi thing, and like and then honk.
So basically, you're saying Demetri is the next Mr. Miyagi. That's what you're saying.
He'll be the next Mr. Miyagi. And
Are you saying that he is basically the best of all karate instructors?
Yes.
Is he the next Miyagi sensei? Is that what you're trying to say, bro?
He's the moral center of the show. He's stuck to his principles the whole way through. Like he never he stuck to his principle all the way through. Miguel isn't really the moral center. Demetri is, because once you think about it, because he stuck to his moral centers all the way through. I also think Demetri's mom will be coming home one day bloody and be like, his mom will be like, no more. Do you think that would happen?
Dude, did you sniff something before you came on?
What? Did I what?
Wait, so what? Wait, Demetri's mom what?
Demetri's mom will say no more karate because he'll come home bloody and broken one day. And maybe he lied about how he broke his arm. Maybe he lied about how he broke his arm. Maybe he said it was like a biking accident. Okay, so I'm done. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Hello.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Good job. Get out of here. Good job.
Have a good one.
Take care. That guy is hilarious, man.
Yeah,
he
brought up a good point though. Demetri's mom, we don't know like what she thought about his arm getting broken.
Demetri's mom. I mean, do we? I swear we haven't never seen his dad or even his mom. So
we don't even know his last name.
Yeah, why have they kept that so secret? Like, we know pretty much most people's last name. I mean, we don't know. People thought Moon's mother could have been Julie and stuff like that. I've heard theories of that, but yeah, I mean, why are they keeping that so secret? I'm still curious about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you want to take one more person? All right.
Why not? Yeah, quickly. Okay. I've got to pop up on another stream. Damn, I think I'll be a bit late for that, but that's cool.
Okay.
We'll quickly get one more in.
All right, so let's just do a quick one. What's up, Matt? How you doing?
What's up, Shamoon? What's up, Cobra Kai Kid? Hey, I just want to
Good.
give you guys a quick question. I know Shamoon's about to hop on my stream. I wanted to
Literally,
know-
yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I
It's
do
your-
a
Yeah, we're
stream
doing a
every
spoiler
Mondays
talk.
with
Yeah.
Shamoon,
Oh,
WandaVision.
shoot.
Yeah, I'm a big
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
guy. Not too big on the Cobra Kai. I'll be honest. I might get some hate. I haven't finished.
I'm trying to get you
Karate-
into it, man. You need to get into it.
Haven't finished the Karate Kid series yet. I'm still stuck on number 3. So far, the first one was great. Second one is a bit let down. But I got a question for you, and it kind of goes with like, you know, your little show that you have on Mondays too. Don't you think? Do you like if Cobra Kai was like weekly releases or just dump out like just one day? Because I feel like you can talk more about it, like kind of like what me and Shamoon do for like WandaVision. Do you feel like that's a downfall, or do you actually like that?
You're asking me this?
Yeah, both of you guys.
Yeah, well, I agree with you 100%. Releasing it weekly makes more of a conversation. You can talk about each episode each week, but at the same time, you have 10 episodes per season. Each are only 30 minutes long. So I think fans might kind of be upset if you get an episode one week that doesn't really have much to do with the plot or whatever, kind of goes away. They might be like, oh, this is filler, rather than if you release it all at once, it's telling one cohesive story, which the writers of Cobra Kai have always said that they view it more of a 5-hour movie. Each season it's like a 5-hour movie rather than like it's a TV show. It's one cohesive story. So I think having a weekly show would be cool for us content creators. It would be fun to talk about, but I think ultimately Cobra Kai is better releasing it all at once and having that anticipation for that one day to just binge it all.
See, that was a good question, Matt. Because the thing is, if we watched it once a week, could you imagine how people kind of break down each episode? Because we're both watching WandaVision, and we didn't like the first few episodes, and now it's getting better. But you really digest the episode. Because we're binging it, we might not fully digest every episode of Cobra Kai. So yeah, a weekly thing might work, but then again, like, you're so used to binging it all in one. Like, I would like to see that maybe for another show they do after Cobra Kai, but with Cobra Kai, I think just release it all in one go, because it's kind of like you don't want to ruin that sort of way of doing it, you know, and it impacts you quite a lot when you watch it that way. I mean, Disney Plus are doing it with their shows, so you know it's kind of their thing. But I know Netflix have been doing that with some of their new shows, so maybe for one season they might, but I think just keep it as it is. Try not to change it too much.
Right. I just kind of feel like it could be kind of like you just forget it the next day. Unless you guys, of course, you guys are big Cobra Kai fans. I think Cobra Kai Kid made a great point that you kind of see as like a 6-hour movie. That's a good point. I can see that, like, that being a way of kind of like digesting it. But I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to like Netflix series or even TV series coming out all at once, it's kind of forgettable the next day. Like a Stranger Things, like you talk about it one day. I remember Stranger Things season 3, people were talking about one day, and the next day they kind of forgot about it. You know,
right?
So yeah, but that's my question, guys. I know you guys having a good show. Really support.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll see you in a second.
Yeah, we're gonna end it now. We're gonna end it now, so you can do your thing. So thanks for coming on, man.
I'll catch you in a bit, man.
In a bit.
Whoops.
All right,
all right, cool. So yeah, that was fun. Thanks, guys, for coming on, Shamoon. That's funny. I didn't even know that you got that was the guy you were doing it with.
Yeah,
so.
I was expecting that. I'm running a little bit late, but I was fine because I know we were trying to get to questions, and we said we'd do this kind of thing. But yeah, this was fun, man. I absolutely love this as usual every week. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I mean, I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Thank you for everyone who we spoke to. We'll do it. We'll see you next week, Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Join Cobra Kai and let us teach you.
Way of the fist.